All right, guys, what is up? It is Nick. We are back, and I finally got some of the mail that I was waiting for. So I made a little bit of changes to what I'm going to do. I'm going to start sending some stuff to DC, and I'll explain it a little bit more in this video. There's like a long-term hold to send to DC. I don't really want to list stuff on eBay. I want to list it when I list it and then move it when, like, I don't know. That's probably not the best phrasing, but like list it when I list it and then move it when I want to move it, instead of like putting it up on eBay and waiting for someone to buy it out. I'll just send it to DC and it goes for what it goes on auction. Like, I know I'll get less on the auctions than if I have it buy it now, but the point is that I just think it's how I want to do it, because I want to move stuff, and then DC is just easier. I can send stuff that I don't necessarily need anymore, and so we'll discuss it in this video. So starting off, we've got Trayvon Walker honeycomb. Been buying these cheap honeycombs. This is one that's going to go into my showcase at the Carmel Card Show on Saturday, and then if it does not sell, it will go to DC. So I believe it's $60 is what I paid. It is a Rome Odunze out of 25 from Select. This is the Blue Disco, or Blue No Huddle. The tie-dyes do about 100. I think the last comp on this was like 75 or something. And then there's a comp at like 100 or something like that. But I paid like $70 all in for all of these cards. And so Rome Odunze, that's going to go for show. And then, like I said, it'll go to DC if it doesn't sell. I don't think it's a whatnot card. I just don't think it is. Jonathan Taylor patch, zoned in. Is this numbered? No, just the zoned in patch, cheap patch. And then a Freddie Freeman to 99 from Pristine. Him and I argued about this because I think he had it at like $20 for like an out of 99 Freddie Freeman. I was like, I'm not paying that. But we got the deal done. These are all whatnot cards. I just bag these top loaders so that I can write, so I don't write on the top loader. Even though, like, people have been writing on top loaders, I get, because technically, if you have a dry erase marker, you can get it off, but that's not really what I want to do. Then I had this. This was I think it was a Gaby Card Stacks Discord pickup. Cooper DeJean, red, white, blue. I'll look at that for grading. Contours, Michael Penix, and then a Terrell Suggs to 55 from National Treasures. Pretty cheap lot here. I think the Penix Contours I will not grade. I have so much stuff at OCG, I don't think I need to grade that. I think that can just be a whatnot card. Moving on, Gavin Sawchuk. This is going to be So I really am going to have 3 different tiers of DC sports. There's one that I want to send out before college football starts. There's one I want to hold into college football season or football season in general. And then there is I want to send it like instantly. This is like the Odunze is like an instantly one. This is I want to time it up when peak college football hype is. I don't believe in Gavin Sawchuk. I think I got this like super cheap. I don't even remember buying it, to be honest, but paid super cheap. So it's just going to be a card. It might just go instantly, but I think it's better to wait a little bit closer to the hype of the season. That goes in with like the CJ Donaldson. He's the backup running back at Ohio State, but Ohio State nonetheless out of 299. That'll go when the Gavin Sawchuk goes. Same with this Montrell Johnson out of 75 from Bowman Best U. This will go, I'm going to guess, so I would say I'm probably going to send those in not Express. I'm just going to send them in base because I'm going to have enough that it's going to be more than 20. So it's not going to go base. And so I think I'm going to guess probably closer to football season, we'll get up to 10-day turnaround times, because that's usually is 10 business days. So I want to run them so that they start running like between week 0 and week 1. That's when I want to start running them. So I think week 0 is the last week of September, and then week 1 is technically, or last week of August, and then week 1 is no, I have that wrong. It's the second to last week of August, and then the last week of August into September is week 1, I believe. I might be wrong there. Might be stupid. Next up, Marcel Reed. This is one I'm willing to hold. I'm going to gamble a bit. Instead of maybe betting on the Texas A&M Notre Dame game, I might just keep my 2 Marcel Reeds, and that can be my gamble on it. But yeah, Marcel Reed. These might go into the DC send before the season starts, but I don't think his prices are going to go up before then. So I'm not necessarily sure that's all that worth it. But for now, I'm going to put him in the like semi-hold pile. In that semi-hold pile is Devin Dampier. I'm kind of buying a bit of the Utah hype, also running high. Could be Kyle Whittingham's last year. It's getting there either this year, next year, maybe the year after, but it's coming to an end. So, but Devin Dampier, liked him last year, transferred over to Utah, so we'll see how that goes. Another guy putting him in the hold a little bit longer tier is Luke Altmaier. Picked up a couple of these NIL autos for fairly cheap. I'm not a big hold guy if it's expensive, which we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, Luke Altmaier, I'm okay holding this. I think I paid $15 for it, so like it's okay. I can hold. I think I paid $25 for the Marcel Reed, and I paid $10 for the Dampier. So it's not like I'm into those for a lot. So I'm fine with them kind of just being there. Here is a couple that we're probably gonna. It's probably going to go... So I didn't ship these home. Like, ComC just sent these to me, which is okay, but ComC just sent these to me. It's a little ComC sticker. But yeah, ComC just sent these to me. I didn't ask them to ship these. I was just going to leave them at ComC, but for some reason it got shipped express, and so I don't know. I can't really figure out. Is this a non-sleeved card? What is happening here? All right, let me sleeve it up. We'll top load it. But yeah, Donaven McCulley. So Donaven McCulley was a quarterback at Indiana. Now he's probably wide receiver 1 for Michigan. We'll see who emerges. His cards are fairly cheap. Like, no one really knows Donaven McCulley, but I bought these. I have a few other autos coming in. Like, I think I paid $6 for these or something like that. So it's not like I paid anything. They're going to go into the hold pile just because I don't know what he has to do. But as soon as he does something, I'm going to send him in. But he's got to do something first. So, I mean, I don't really know when that's going to be, but he's got to do something. So until that happens, we're holding it. So next is the instant sends. I could hold. Soccer is coming. Honestly, I could hold these and wait for soccer season to happen, and then we could, sell them then. But I'm not sure I need to. I paid fairly cheap on these. So Warren Zaire-Emery out of 99 auto. Bruno Fernandez auto out of Mosaic. That's non-numbered, really? Okay. Grimaldo auto out of 50, and a João Felix auto to 75. This was back when I was getting soccer inventory, but... This is just going to go straight to DC for shipping purposes. I'm going to take that out of the One Touch. I try not to send One Touches to DC just because you're adding shipping weight to... you're adding shipping weight on the way there. I don't care about the shipping weight like on the way back, like when they have to ship it, because you don't get charged that. But for me, shipping it to them, it adds extra weight. So these 4 autos going to DC soon. I probably will wait till next week because at this point, I'm not getting any of that listed before the National. So it doesn't matter when I get that money. I just want money because of the National. Chad Ryland. I'm used to having Will Reichard cards. I believe he's the kicker in Arizona now. This is numbered to 15 cracked ice. I feel like this is a decent whatnot card. That's why I picked it up. Graham Harrell auto. This is for my binder. I'm doing a binder of all the years I've been alive. And so just different guys from different years that I would have collected cards for. And that, is it 09? What year was it? So, what year is this? Is this 09? 09, yeah. 09 Panini. So it would have been 08, 09, right? Because they played 09. Whatever. The year with Harrell and Crabtree, Colt McCoy, and that Oklahoma team where they were all like 11-1. They all beat each other. Texas played in the national championship. But the Crabtree touchdown, they play another year after. Did Harrell? Now I'm interested. Now I gotta look. Did Graham Harrell? Let's see. Mid-video, like my brain go into a different thing. So, no. So he played 04 to 08. So 08 was the year, right? Yeah. Yeah. It was the 2008 season when they, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why that. I thought he played another year, but no, he went pro after that year with Michael Crabtree. All right. More whatnot stuff. Eli Manning to 199. I'll take that out just because it's got stickers. And then Mike Hart also for the binder with Graham Harrell. I would like to, so the binder I'm going to fill out, and then I'm going to try to upgrade to cards I like more. So, like, I'd rather have Mike Hart in a Michigan jersey than a Colts. But obviously, at this point, I saw the Mike Hart. I think I paid $8 for the Graham Harrell, and like $3 or $4 for the Mike Hart. I mean, they're just binder cards. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, this is going to be one that stays in the showcase. I am okay holding this card. I don't think Vinny's market is going to tank at all. And so I'm perfectly happy. It's still Panini sealed, which I like. But yeah, I'm just going to put this in the showcase. It's numbered to 10. I don't really care if it sits in my showcase for 4 or 5 months. Probably my limit for carrying a card around in the showcase is like 4 or 5 months. After that, I'll send it to consignment or something. But Vinny Jr., 2022 National Treasures Road to the World Cup. Kind of like that it's Brazil Uni World Cup coming up next year. So yeah, I'm okay. I think I paid I bought this a while ago, like 2 weeks ago. It took forever to get here. I think I paid like $120 for this or something like that. Felt cheap for Vinny. The comps are kind of all over the place, but yeah, that's going to be a show thing. We'll put that with the Odunze. I'll take this out of the top loader. We'll do it mid-video. But yeah, Eli Manning, good numbered card. The tickets are always nice, so doing that. Then we have this kind of bulkier lot. It's all like whatnot stuff. I could look at like the Penix for grading. I'm not grading Ray Davis, so no. Audric Estime, the DeJean I'll look at. These are like OCG graders, so I'll set those over here. This is probably a lot, the Chop Robinson, the lot streams whenever I get to those. Estime, Stars, Bowers. We'll look at the JJ for grading, the Caleb for grading. That's probably OCG. And then these are probably lot. I don't know. Blue Scope. I don't know. Maybe could have done that, but that's all OCG. And then that stuff is a lot stream. Probably could do better than that, but we'll leave it at that for now. Next. So this lot was interesting. And this lot goes back to like sometimes you can over negotiate yourself. So I bought something else from this guy, and then he saw I was looking for tennis. He messaged me and he goes, "Hey, are you interested in this lot?" And initially I didn't see the one card in here. I think it's on, I put it on the back. I put it on the back. So it's the last card in here. I didn't see it. There's a Madison Keys auto in here, and I was like, oh yeah, most of the value's in the Madison Keys. And I go, I'm not sure I'm quite interested in it. I go, it just depends on how much you want. And then he goes, $30. And I was like, I don't really want to pay $30 for it. And then I re-looked at the autos. And I was like, let me offer 25. I think he'll do 25 because he just wants to move it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to over offer on this. I should just take it. 30 is extremely fair. If I keep offering, then it gives them time to go look it up. So I just was like, I'll take it for 30, send him the $30, and we were done with it. So I'll tell you how I view this. Coco, Djokovic, I can probably get 50 cents to $1 for those. They can probably go into some stream in a lot, and I can get 50 cents to $1. Arango numbereds, probably not worth anything. Sharapova base. Linda Fervertova auto, not anything special there. Fernanda Contreras auto, one of the worst autos in the product. Celine Naff up there for bad auto in the set. Shelton, rookie card, but I mean, I don't even think that's 50 cents. Varvara Gracheva, pineapple, out of 77, it's not bad. Korda, out of 49, not bad, but he's been terrible. Kaichi Uchida to 25, not bad, numbered, a good numbered auto at least. Reedy to 399, kind of pointless. Probably will have to bulk that up. Kalinskaya to 150. Davidovich Fokina to 150. The Carlos, probably another 50-cent card, maybe. Elise Cornet came back from like half retirement, 299. So here's the Maddie Keys to 499. So this is only like a $10 card. I'm actually surprised it's not more. Her autos were going for like 40, $50 when she won Australian Open, but she's been kind of mid since. She's been decent, better than other years, but she's been kind of meh since. But yeah, these are down to like $8 to $10. And so I was like, yeah, that's really good for my Whatnot stream because Keys is a big name. We want big names for that, and we want to, have whatever. But the big thing that I did not see in this was this Alexandra Iala auto. So these Iala autos go for $60, $70. I have no idea what these were doing during her run in Miami, but they're like $60, $70 now. And so very happy to pick this up. It'll pay for the lot easily, even on Whatnot, like $1 starting this should go 40, 45. I'll have my tennis peeps in there that know what tennis is, I think. So they'll bid on the Iala at least to 45. So yeah, the Keys in the Iala, great. And then I'm happy if these were the two cards for 30. So we get all of this. I don't know if we'll get any value out of this. I have so much numbered tennis, so we'll see. It'll be interesting, but yeah, that's quality tennis, and then we have like the random other tennis. Speaking of quality tennis, another person that's been pretty mid this season, Elena Rybakina, royalty patch auto to 75. I think I paid $40 for this, maybe less, 35. Did they post it for 30? Actually, I think I paid 30. I believe they posted it for 40 and I paid 30. I offered 30 and they took it. Most of the time I can get tennis fairly cheap just because most of the people who buy it, they'll get it in a lot, or they'll get it in randomly at really cheap prices, and that's why and then they're just trying to unload it to get whatever dollar amount they want back for it. So usually I can offer fairly low on tennis. What did I buy today? I bought a lot of some random stuff. It had a little bit of value, not great. But I believe, what did I buy with it? There was an auto with it that's like middle of the road. I bought a couple Jerry Shang autos too that are coming in. His autos are dirt cheap now. He's gone way down. But yeah, usually the tennis I can make some deals on, and so I do enjoy that about the tennis. Moving on. Next, so this lot is going to be a nice mix. So Corey Dillon to 49. That's going to be a Whatnot card. This Munoz to 25. This is actually going to be a DC card. It should pay for a lot of the lot, but I don't think I'll get it on Whatnot. So I believe I paid like $35 all in for this lot. So the Munoz should pay for most of it, even though there's two Chase Brown autos here, which are great for Whatnot. Patch auto. They're second-year autos, but they're fine. Trey Hendrickson to 25. That's nice. Another Chase Brown auto. Eric All. to 99, a Boomer Esiason auto, an Anthony Munoz refractor auto, variation auto, and then this Boomer Esiason to 15. So this is another one I thought about sending to DC, but I think the value in this lot is there for me to not have to do that. So I valued that Munoz at $10, and then I was like, probably 10, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 55, sorry, 60, like 60-ish bucks is where I was at. I think I paid like $40 for this all in. And so, yeah, I want to send the Munoz into DC though, and get what value I can out of that way. And then the rest of the lot goes to Whatnot. And then I think final cards of the video, there's this and then a single card. Garrett Nussmeier. So these are actually going to go into my showcase at shows. I might sell them to the guy I set up with at the shows. We'll see. I don't really want to hold. I bought Klubniks and Nussmeiers, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to hold these for 6 weeks. And then I'm like, I kind of want the money for the National. And then it's kind of like, do I really care? And I don't. I got these cheap. I believe I paid $130 for this Nuss, and did I pay $50 for this? Something like that? $180 sounds too low. Maybe $190? I can't honestly. Dude, some of this stuff I bought like 2 weeks ago. It took forever to get here. I had no mail yesterday, and it was psychotic on a Monday. But then a lot of this stuff arrived on Tuesday. I don't know if they didn't deliver mail yesterday or what happened, but yeah. Nuss, that's going to go to the show. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell it to him. Or maybe I'll just be keeping it. Who knows? And then last card, also going to the Caramel Card Show, is this Justin Jefferson First Impressions to 99. Probably going to get lowballed to death on this. What will probably happen with this is I will not sell it at the Caramel Card Show. And then post Caramel Card Show, I will run it on Whatnot. Yeah, probably just run this Justin Jefferson on Whatnot pre-National. Tuesday, I'm going to try to have a morning stream and just blow out some stuff before I head to the National, so I have time to pack it and then drop it off Wednesday while I'm on my way to the National. So that's going to go show for now, but probably I'm going to guess ends up on Whatnot because I'll probably get lowballed at the show. So yeah, I might make a video talking about my goals for the National. I don't know. I might just put my face on the screen or something. I don't know what I want to put on there when we talk about something like that. Or I'll get on my computer and make some sort of like spreadsheet or something like that to explain what I'm looking for. Or a breakdown. But I got to figure out exactly how much cash I'm going to have. That's a bit of a question mark right now, is how much money I'm going to have. But we'll see. I'll stop rambling. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm hoping to have another video tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see what mail I get. But I should still have a decent amount of mail coming. I just don't know what day it's going to come in. But yeah, I'm apologize for the boys that have been asking me about Whatnot streams. I've been failing you. I've been really busy this week with IRL stuff. But yeah, I'll stop yapping. You guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.